Hello, what's up? I'm Steel. If you didn't know, if you're just stumbling across this video, I'm assuming you probably came from the main video, which I haven't even started editing yet. I just now finished playing as Liu Kang, so I haven't touched anything in the Krypt, and this is the last time I'm probably going to be opening the game unless I need to gather some other kind of footage for the video. This is kind of what I did for Deadly Alliance, but, it was kind of just tacked on to the end of that video, and it made the video really long, and I don't really want to do that this time. I'd rather just have a separate video for the people who are actually interested. So, let's go to the Krypt. The only things that I've opened are characters and keys. That is all. So, this is like my first, I guess, real experience. I'm just going to kind of be opening this up while also kind of just talking about what I'm seeing on screen as I'm opening things up, and also just about what's going on with me, kind of like what I did before. Quan Chi's attack. Interesting. I mean, Quan Chi isn't even a character in this game. It sounds like weird that's Quan Chi's attack because... Oh, no, it's specifically his art. That's cool. But anyways, so, I'm recording this right now on Tuesday, September 12th of 2023. I have been really busy for the past 3 weeks or 4 weeks, I think, 4 weeks this week, doing college. I'm in college, so and I have been for the past year. So this is my sophomore year of college. I'm thinking about doing geography as a major, but I don't know yet. I mean, realistically, what I want to do is YouTube. I probably touched on that in the Deadly Alliance Krypt, but yeah, I mean, what I really want to do as a actual career, and something that I do, I wake up every day and I, quote unquote, go to work. I want to work on YouTube, not just because I love video games, but because I have just always had a passion for content creation in general, ever since I was a little wee boy, which I've talked about before. But anyway, I'm in college, I guess, as a plan B. So I'm kind of doing this at the same time, so I'm sorry that this video is so late. It's been almost a month since the Deadly Alliance video came out, but I still plan on hopefully finishing this video and doing Shaolin Monks later this month. I'm not sure exactly how long it'll take me to beat that game, but definitely not as long as this game. It definitely won't be as long of a video either. It's probably going to be easier to edit. It's just going to be overall a more chill video to make. So, that'll probably come out, I don't know when it's done. Shit. Hopefully this month. That's what I'm imagining is going to happen. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really fully start playing this game, like seriously playing it for the video until this month, until September. So if I was able to do that, then I should be good. I don't know how long this video is going to take yet, but probably like just as long as Deadly Alliance, maybe a little bit less actually, because I don't think the script might be longer. I don't know. We'll see though, I guess. I really apologize for the microphone quality. I know it's bad, but unfortunately, I'm not necessarily Mr. Moneybags. I'm not currently in the financial situation to be able to afford a good mic. I do really want to very soon, though, eventually, because it's definitely like when I get to the point of like having a lot of videos that have come out, I don't want people to go back to like my older videos and not really be able to watch them because of the mic quality, because I've done that before where I've been watching someone's videos and I go back to it and unfortunately it's like kind of hard to watch because the quality of the microphone is so bad. It's like it doesn't even sound like the same person I have been watching. So I kind of want to work on that, get some higher quality out for you guys. It's just really hard. There's a lot of other things I have to pay for, so it's tough. I am hoping to kind of branch out from Mortal Kombat as well, not just do Mortal Kombat forever, because, there's only a limited amount of Mortal Kombat games, and the way that I like to do content, at least right now, it might change, is to have a video game that I play and I just talk about it, basically. I structure it. I want it to be, a little bit more funny. I want to do comedic things, but sometimes it's hard to script that necessarily. I don't know. But I want to eventually move away from Mortal Kombat. Like, once I'm done with all the Mortal Kombat games, I don't want, like, my whole channel to be built upon Mortal Kombat so that, you know, no one ends up watching anything else that I do. I also like playing other games. I mean, I've played, essentially, apart from Donkey Kong Country, since May, I've basically exclusively played Mortal Kombat games. Mortal Kombat 1 comes out in just 2 days, I guess, because that's fucking crazy, actually. It comes out in 2 days. Fuck me. Yeah, I was hoping to get this video out before it came out, but it's not, unfortunately. There's no way. I'm doing stuff tomorrow. I have class, so I can't really... I'm not going to be able to get this video out before then, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it's kind of... I mean, I'm not even going to be playing that game. Probably until I either stream, which I've told myself I'm not going to stream until I have, like, 10,000 subscribers, if that ever happens, because... I don't want to have like an empty stream because it's really hard for me to stream to an empty nobody audience because then I literally just don't talk and it's hard. It's kind of funny though because that's kind of what I'm doing right now is I'm like talking to literally nobody, but also I do know that some people did watch the whole video. They were like timestamping it or talking about things I talked about in the Krypt, so that's cool. I appreciate those people that did that for the Deadly Alliance video. That's awesome, and I appreciate everyone who came over here to either if they wanted to just see the Krypt. Or if they wanted to hear me blabber. Either way, I appreciate you coming here. I'm probably going to continue uploading on my second channel, actually. Just, like, random bullshit. Nothing, like, you know, highly edited or, like, scripted necessarily. Just, like, kind of whatever I want. But anyway, my point was, if I hit 10,000 subs, I would like to stream Mortal Kombat 1. But, you know, not to that point yet. Just kind of waiting... for that to happen before I would do that, I mean, really, I'm either going to play Mortal Kombat 1 whenever I get to the point where I'm going to stream it, or I'm going to play Mortal Kombat 1 whenever I get to that video, because I'm doing all the Mortal Kombat games in order. So I think after this one, there's Shaolin Monks and there's Special Forces, which I didn't forget about. That's coming out in October. So the Special Forces, and then there's Armageddon, then versus DC Universe, then Mortal Kombat 2011, Mortal Kombat 9, and then there's Mortal Kombat X, and there's Mortal Kombat 11, and then Mortal Kombat 1. So I'm getting there. I guess this is technically about the this is the halfway point of mainline games, which is pretty cool. But I mean, the thing is, Armageddon is probably going to be the, either Mortal Kombat Armageddon or 10/11. Mortal Kombat X or Mortal Kombat 11. I mean, I don't know which one, but one of those is definitely going to be the longest one or the most grueling to make because there is quite a lot of content in those games. But luckily, after Armageddon, I will have a little bit of a break with DC Universe because... Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe is not the biggest game ever. Like, there's not a whole lot there. There's mainly just the story, and then there's the arcade. But the arcade happens to not have that many characters in it, surprisingly. But there's not even a Krypt. Like, it's literally just you get all the characters, and you have arcade mode with those characters. And then you have the... Oh, my voice cracked. You have the... story, and that's it. So I think I looked it up, and the story's not even that long. So that one will definitely be a break after fucking Armageddon. Oh my god, I'm really worried for Armageddon. I know it's September, but with classes and also with doing like the Halloween video I want to do, doing Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, doing Mortal Kombat Special Forces. I'm a little worried that I might not be able to get that video out until next year. Like, I'm not even kidding, because there's literally every single Mortal Kombat character up to that point in the series is in the game, with I think a few new ones. So there's like 40-something characters, I think, or 50 or some shit like that. A lot. Plus the Conquest mode, plus like a kart racing mode, plus I think there's a Krypt in that game, if I am not mistaken. So there's a lot of shit in that game to go over, talk about. I also kind of want to do like a tier list ranking of every character in the game, because I've been wanting to do that, because it's like, I feel like it's kind of hard to get my opinion on certain characters when I'm like writing about it, because I'll say something small Like, oh, this character was okay. I didn't hate them, whatever. It's like not super in depth about it. And not that I want to be super in depth about each individual character, because if I did that, the video would be far too long and nobody would want to watch that shit. But my point is, I want to be able to have an actual ranking of each character, so it's easier to know exactly how I feel about each individual character. So I'm hoping that that'll go okay. I don't know. That game is just, I don't know. I'm worried about it because it is just such a massive game. Mortal Kombat Armageddon is just like such a content-rich and big game, and Mortal Kombat 9 isn't as big. Well, I mean, it has a lot of characters and it has like a whole story mode, but from what I remember, it's not as big. I mean, the thing is, like, the conquest in this game, and I think Armageddon also has like kind of an interesting conquest where I don't think it's open world like this one is. I think it's damn, I'm trying to think actually. Like, I think it's like a top down, not totally top down, like a third person, but I don't even remember. I played it before. I mean, that was like the first Mortal Kombat game I like really played was Armageddon, and I can't even remember what the conquest mode exactly was like. Like, I can kind of remember it, I just don't know how to describe it verbally. But either way, I think this one has like the most in-depth one, except maybe Armageddon does, but I don't know. But after that, as far as I remember from playing some of Mortal Kombat 9 story back around when it came out, I'm only 19, but I don't know. Wow, was that the tree stage that I just unlocked? And I just never played in it? See, I feel like kind of a fucking moron because like in Deadly Alliance I did the same shit where there was like stages in the crypt and I just never even touched them because I never unlocked the shit in the crypt. So I feel kind of like a silly guy, but I don't know, either way. The story mode in those games is way more streamlined. It's basically just cutscenes, like actual full cutscenes, and fucking fights, and that's it. It's just like normal fights with cutscenes. And it's a lot shorter because of that, and it's definitely how it is in Mortal Kombat 10 and Mortal Kombat 11, because those are the ones I played the most recently, and I'm pretty sure it's like that in Mortal Kombat 9 as well. So, and also DC Universe, because I did play that when I was younger as well. I might have actually played DC Universe before I played 9, because I mean it came out before that. So also I don't think I even have enough. Yeah, my coin bag is pretty fucking stacked, except for Onyx coins, because Onyx coins are like rare and annoying to get. So I gotta fucking grind Puzzle Combat just to get Noob Smoke. But anyway, I might have played DC Universe first, but I don't remember, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure that story's also like that, so that's kind of something to look forward to, because it'll be easier and maybe faster to talk about the story and do the story. I think, the Deadly Alliance video was like so fucking long, and it's no secret that if you look at that video's views in comparison to the rest, it is my least viewed Mortal Kombat video, and it also happens to be the one that I spent the most amount of time on, by far. It is over double the length of any other Mortal Kombat video. It's like triple the length. Yeah, it's literally triple the length of like any other Mortal Kombat video that I did. It's like a fucking feature-length video. So the fact that I did put that much effort for it and like did such a long video, and I didn't do as good, I think maybe it's partially because of the thumbnail. The thumbnail I'm not necessarily proud of. It's not that I just care about stats or anything, but at the same time, I want to be successful. I mean, that's kind of how it is. But also, like, I'm really hoping that I can kind of shorten up the videos in the future, because it's also kind of hell to edit that long of a video. So I'm going to try to kind of keep it short for this video. Definitely not as long as the last one, that's for fucking sure, because I'm not tacking this section at the end of it. This is a second channel thing, and I'm not even editing this, so this is pretty much free content, I guess, but not really, because, I'm still in the crypt unlocking a whole bunch of shit, which I could just not do at all. But I also just want to talk, because it's kind of nice to just talk to an audience without, not without a response. That would sound weird. I don't know. I guess it's like because all my videos are like scripted, and so I kind of want to like talk off the cuff. to everybody that's interested in what I have to say, I guess. So you can kind of know what's going on, maybe get to know me a little bit better as a person. But I'm just hoping that I can shorten the videos a little bit because it makes it way easier on me to edit. Because, like I said, it was hell doing the Deadly Alliance video. Goddamn, it really just soaked up so much time. It was very tedious to edit. It was very annoying to edit. I'm not necessarily the Mr. Editor. Like, I don't really like editing all that much. I don't hate it, but, there's some times where I kind of procrastinate doing it because, I don't necessarily want to. But it's not like that with all the videos I edit, but with Mortal Kombat, at this point, it kind of is because I include, like, the intros and the endings, and, it's a little bit, it's just tedious. It's gotta be real fucking tedious for Armageddon. Goddamn. It's a little bit tedious to chop up all the different cutscenes, intros and endings, and have that kind of line up with what I'm talking about. And it's not even that it's hard. It's just, like I said, it's just tedious. And it's just a little bit, what's the word? I guess mind-numbing sometimes. It's kind of like I go on autopilot, and then it makes it so easy to make a mistake. Also, apparently, the whole katana section in the Deadly Alliance video was just fucking muted. And I don't even know how that happened, because whenever I played the video back before I exported it, that part was fine. It was not silent. It was fine. And then I export the video, and that audio clip for that section of the video just totally got cut out. So it's not even fucking there. I don't even think there was music or anything. I mean, it was like totally just silence at that part, which is fucking weird. I don't know how that even happened, but it did. So I guess, I'll go fuck myself because that whole part of the video is just gone. Not whole part, but, that little bit, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So I'm going to really, really hope and make sure that that doesn't happen this time, because that would be really unfortunate if that happened again. But, anyways, yeah, so, the editing process is, it can get a little time-consuming, a little bit boring sometimes, a little just, I don't know. But, also, I could have fun with it. It just depends. It depends on the video. But with Mortal Kombat, it is kind of that way. And like I said, how I've been playing this game for months, I do kind of want to play other games. Like, it's not that I don't like Mortal Kombat games. It's that there is definitely some fatigue setting in at this point. But there's this thing where, like, I don't have OCD. I'm not going to sit here and claim that I have, like, clinical OCD, because I don't. I think I'm just, I don't know, fucking quirky. I do this thing where, like, I have to do everything in order, or, like, everything has to be, like, on the same level, if that makes sense. Like, how literally right now I'm unlocking these coffins in exact order because I have to do that, or, like, my brain hurts. Like, I have to do it this way. It's weird. And, I don't know why. It's just, that's how it is. Whenever I played Brawlhalla, which if you're familiar with that, you'll know what I'm talking about, but if not, I'll try to explain it in a way that is easy. Cliffhanger concept? What is that? What the hell? Huh. I'm sorry, but I'll explain it in a way that hopefully you'll understand if you don't know the game. So basically, every character levels up in that game. Every single fighter you have levels up. And I got to a point where I was like, okay, I want every single character in the game to be level 2. So I would purposefully play characters that I don't have any interest in, don't really care about, just so I could get them to level 2. And then I would do the same exact thing for every single character to, like, level 5 or to level 10 or whatever. Just because that's just how my brain works. I want to, like, see every aspect of a game and, like, enjoy it. And that's literally what I've done with this game too, where I'm playing every single character and I am doing the arcade mode. And I'm not meaning the arcade mode because I would drive myself fucking crazy, and that would be way more time. Probably it would easily double the time that it's taking me to do this video if I went through with trying to beat it with every character. And I don't want to do that. That would just make the wait longer. It would be more difficult for me, and the actual gratification out of that won't be worth it, I think. But anyway, my point is I do shit in order. I did the same thing with Overwatch. I literally would track the amount of time I've spent playing as each hero so that I could play each hero for, a certain amount of time, each hero for at least 5 hours and shit. And don't get me wrong, I'd have like a main character in these games that I'd also play, but like every other character that wasn't like my highest level, I would want to be also at a certain level. And so I hope that I can play every single Mortal Kombat game in order, because I've done it before with games like Assassin's Creed or GTA or just other ones that I can't really think of at this very moment. And I've gotten through like the first 2 or 3 games of a series, or 4 even, and then I just stop. And I don't want to do that. I want to have the satisfaction of like actually feeling like I have played through every Mortal Kombat game. I have to do shit in order. It's so weird. Whenever I listen to music, if somebody, so like my friend Calvin recommended me 2014 Forest Hills Drive by J. Cole, and I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm going to soon. And the thing is, when he recommended me that, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll listen to that soon. I can't listen to an album from somebody unless I go through their entire discography first. For the most part, of course, there's certain artists where it's like, oh, they released a new album? Sure, I'll check it out, I guess. But if it's looking back retrospectively, like J. Cole, for example, I have to start with his first album and go forward from there. Like, I can't just, like, pick and choose what albums I listen to. Same thing with Kanye. Same thing with Kendrick Lamar. Same thing with, I don't know, Logic, with Lil Uzi, with Playboi Carti. Like, I've listened to Tyler, the Creator. I've listened to all of those I've listened to all of those artists' discographies completely through, multiple times even. All of them. And all of those artists I had known beforehand. I had listened fully to, like, 1 or 2 albums from each of them, and then I went back and listened to all of them again. With Lil Uzi, I think I listened to Eternal Atake first, like fully through. I knew of him before that, or them. I knew of them before that, but then I listened to all of their albums before that. After I listened to Eternal Atake for the first time, like the day it came out, and I went through all of their albums before that, before I like continued listening. And same thing with Playboi Carti. When Whole Lotta Red came out, I listened to like half of the album, and then I went back right after and I listened to all the other albums. With Logic, I discovered him in like 2016, and I had listened to like Bobby Tarantino, I think. And then I also listened to all of his albums at that point. I went back to the beginning. I listened to all of his albums that were on Spotify, and then I got to listen back to his mixtapes like a year later. With Kanye West, I think I listened to Yeezus before, and then I listened through all his other albums. So I don't know. My point is, that's just how I do. I mean, I want to do Drake eventually, whatever. But if I'm gonna, especially with videos, like I'm very particular about this with videos. There's a reason why I did the first Far Cry game. It's a game I'd never played, and it's not that I necessarily wanted to do that game. It's that I wanted to do Far Cry as a series, which I'll eventually come back to. It just, I have other things going on, so not yet. And so, like, whenever I started that, why? God. Whenever I started that, I was picturing myself going through all the games, but I didn't. Really, the game I wanted to play for a video was Far Cry Primal, because I really love that game for some reason, and people don't talk about it enough, I feel like. People just kind of forget it exists, or they write it off as just like, oh, well, the map's the same as Far Cry 4, so the game is shit and lazy. I really liked the game a lot, and I want to make a video about it, but if I'm going to make a video about it, I have to go through all the other games first, and I know I sound like a fucking moron right now, because the first fucking video on my channel is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which is the 3rd Assassin's Creed game, so I guess maybe that makes me look like a fucking imbecile. Same thing with Call of Duty. I did Black Ops 2. I did Damn by Kendrick Lamar, which is, his fourth studio album. So, I kind of, yeah, I guess there's certain exceptions, but at that point, whenever I did the Damn video, I hadn't listened to Section 80 yet. And I also didn't really listen to Pimp a Butterfly enough, I feel like, because now I've listened to Pimp a Butterfly fucking dozens of times. It's a fucking amazing album, by the way. But I don't know, my experience was less. I don't know, it's just weird. Anyway, my point is I want to go through every single fucking Mortal Kombat game eventually. And so even though I'm kind of getting a little bit fatigued, I want to still do it so that I can be proud of myself for actually doing it and feeling like I actually fucking completed something. Because, oh my god, it feels like anytime I make like a goal like that that's kind of ambitious and is going to take a very long time to do, I never end up going through with it and actually fucking completing it. I wanted to do that with all the God of War games too, and I did them in chronological order, and I got through God of War Ascension, God of War Chains of Olympus, and then I think after that's the first God of War game, and I got through like half of it, and then I stopped. So it's just kind of how it fucking is, and that sucks. And I want to be a little bit more disciplined and just do it, even if I don't want to do it. You know, if I don't want to record one day, or you know, if I don't want to edit one day, I just do it though. I just at least. Even if it's not for that long, I mean, any progress is better than no progress, right? So I want to just be like, okay, well, I'm going to edit for at least an hour today. Or at least I'm going to record for at least an hour today. Just so that I can feel like I did something. I at least made progress, because I feel like I do this thing where like I'll kind of ignore something and be like, it's fine, I'll work on it. I'll have a whole day later on to work on it. And then that day comes and maybe something comes up and I don't end up working on it. And that's kind of what happened with this video. Is like, I mean, I am in college. Oh, I just double charged, didn't I? I did. Wow. Cool. I love how that's an option, by the way. It's kind of fucking stupid. Anyway, I've done that in the past where I say I'm gonna work on it or whatever, something comes up and I don't. But I really want to like hold myself to it and like actually just work on it. And that's what's happened with this video. Not completely, but because I have been just really busy. But also there are definitely times where I could have been working on it, and I was like, okay, I'll work on it right after I finish, you know, watching this YouTube video, or I finish this assignment, or okay, in 10 minutes at, you know, 9:30 or something, I'll do it, or whatever. I make like an arbitrary goal in my head to like, at that point, that's when I'm gonna get off my ass and work on it. And then it kind of just never gets to that point where I do, or it ends up being really late and I don't have as much time to work on it as I wanted, and it's silly. I procrastinate. That's my point. Yeah, what I'm describing right now is procrastination. I should have just said I procrastinate. So I need to really just get a little bit more disciplined and like dedicate a certain amount of time every day, because I think that will help me really get a consistent schedule, because I want to be consistent with YouTube. I did weekly uploads last year. That didn't work out because I got fucking burnt out as fuck. And then I ended up missing a week, and then I missed every single day after that until like fucking almost a year later before I uploaded again. So, and I don't want to do that again. I want to like actually get consistent. What I really want is at least 2 videos a month. So like a video every 2 weeks or so. But it's really hard to do that sometimes with just how hectic shit is, and if I'm playing a game that happens to be extra long, such as this game, or really every other Mortal Kombat game, apart from DC Universe, it's going to be like a longer wait than I would want. Because I want to get it out consistently for you guys. I mean, it was a month between the Mortal Kombat 4 video and the Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance video. But the difference there is that I also had the Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero Mythologies video and the Donkey Kong Country video in between that. So there were still 2 new videos in between the time that it took for me to do the big videos, which is what I want to continue doing. It's just kind of hard because I don't want to like pick the wrong game, or like a game that no one cares about or that I don't even really like want to play that much. I'm thinking about doing the Katamari games just because they've always interested me. So I might do that because that'll be easy, it'll be chill, it'll be enjoyable, just to get a video out that I enjoy making. And I'm really excited to do the Halloween video. It's going to be a little bit difficult to do, but nevertheless, I'm excited to do it. But yeah, man, it really does take a long time to open shit. I will say, the Krypt in this game is a lot smaller. The Krypt is only... I don't even know what number T is in the alphabet. But instead of it going A through Z, and then like... So, instead of going like AA, AB, AC, AD, and then BA, BC, B, whatever, it goes until T instead of Z for both of them. So instead of it being 26 by 26, it's No, I'm going to just count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 by 20, which is, 20 times 10? It's like 400 of them. So, there's 400 of them instead of, I don't know, fucking a lot more than that. I don't remember the exact amount before, but there's a lot less in this game. MK Mythology Sub-Zero dies. So that's cool. I actually do kind of prefer having a smaller crypt, because having that giant fucking crypt just feels really just unneeded. What's cool about this, though, is also, like, you can see characters running around in the background. It's an actual just, like, normal cemetery, not like, I think just a big room was the other one. Well, the other one, I guess, was an actual crypt. I think that's the thing. That one was a crypt. This one is a graveyard, which is cool with me. I don't know. It's more aesthetically pleasing. I like the way the tombstones look more. I like the animation more. I think it's a little bit faster than it was in the previous game, but still not much faster. It also just auto-saves after every single one, which it doesn't have to do. It could just save whenever I leave the crypt. That would be a hell of a lot easier than saving after every single one. I know why they do that. They do that so that people don't, like, open up a whole bunch and then be like, okay, well, I don't want any of this. And so they use trial and error to open stuff up and then leave and then, oh, it didn't save, so now I can open up this one. I get it. I get it. I just wish that it was... I mean, I can't really bitch about it too much, because that's also just... It's a product of its time. It has the whole thing pause, and it has that thing pop up on the screen to see, or to say, saving to memory card or whatever. That's cool. But the thing is, modern games don't do that. It'll just be like a little circle in the corner or something that's basically just the autosave indicator, which is so much easier, because for the most part, when those pop up, you can continue playing the game like normal instead of this whole thing popping up on screen. But yeah, sorry, I'm looking at this cat in here. He's laying on his back looking very adorable right now, and I'm gonna pet him.
What are you doing, dude? Kitty. What are you doing, dude? You're a baby.
Sorry, I'm a cat fan. I'm really just an animal fan in general, but especially cats. Anyway, so yeah, I do like this crypt a lot. I think it looks cool. I'm hitting my vape, because I vape, which is also something I want to work on. There's a lot of shit I want to work on. I mean, shit. I'm young. I'm 19, so there's a lot of shit that I could work on. A lot of time to improve everything that's going on in my life. I have a lot of time to figure out what I'm doing. Whatever. But just trying to get my shit together. A little tough. If you can hear that in the background, that's one of the cats that are in here scratching on their scratcher. So yeah, I just, you got to take shit one step at a time. Today I was just at home all day, and I decided that I was going to dedicate today to working on the video. It's currently 11:17 at night. I mean, I've really been doing this shit, like, all day. But hey, you know what? I got a lot of progress done. And this is what happens, is that I end up procrastinating forever, and then I cram it. And this video could have been out a hell of a lot sooner if I had just done it consistently, instead of just kind of like waiting mostly until now. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Okay, so I've opened up about half of the crypt, not including the keys, and not including the onyx coffins. I've opened up about half the crypt. So I've opened up about 200. So we're halfway through right now. I'm gonna spend all these coins. I don't think it's gonna get me through all the way to the end, but I will have a majority of the crypt opened, which is cool. I mean, that's good, because I truly did play the game, in my eyes at least, to its entirety. I didn't 100% the game, no. But I think I did, like, I guess if you're looking at speedrun.com or something, how there's different categories. There's main story, then there's main story plus side shit, which I guess would be considered like the arcade, the puzzle, or whatever, which I've done. I just not everything. I haven't gotten every single fucking key. I haven't found every side mission in Conquest and done it or anything like that. But you know, in my mind, I've completed the game to an extent where I can never touch the game again and be like, yep, I beat that game. And be happy with that and not feel like I need to come back. It's kind of always my goal with games. I also always have this thing where I just never fucking beat games, and I'm tired of it, and I want to do it. So I'm very glad I beat this game. And that's kind of what I want to do for every video, is beat the game in its entirety. I didn't do that for Sub-Zero Mythologies, or Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, and I didn't do that for Far Cry, which is unfortunate. I wish I did it all the way through, but also it was just really hard, and I just decided that I would not do that. Which, whatever. I mean, if I'm not having fun playing a game, why the fuck would I play it till completion? But I want to do that generally. As a general rule, I want to do that. Because I have, like, so many games that I just download onto my computer and shit that I never end up playing because I get to a point where I just have, like, too many games to play, and then I have them all downloaded, and then I never end up actually playing or beating any of them, but then I never delete them, because if I delete it, then it's like I'm locking myself out of playing that game. So I have to have, like, all the games available to me at all times, just for, like, oh, I can play them in the future, so I might as well have it downloaded, but then I never fucking play it. So I want to, like, get to the point where I'm actually, like, playing games fully and then deleting them once I'm done with them. But anyway, man, this is taking a long time. That's cool. It's a cool logo. I wish there was just, like, I might have even said this in the Deadly Alliance one, or at least I thought it, even if I didn't say it out loud. I do kind of wish there was just, like, a button that I could press, and it would just open up every single coffin that I could. That would be great. Just like a bulk buy button. So I don't have to go through every individual coffin. Because I'm like, not even looking at the majority of these, because after I do all this, I'm going to go to the content, and I'm going to look through all of them. To see what I unlocked. But, or at least stuff that looks interesting. Something that I'm noticing, though, from what I can tell, most of it's, like, concept art and shit, or, like, pictures of the developers. But it doesn't seem like, or, like, bios, but it doesn't seem like, a lot of these are, oh, man, what's it called? I'm fucking retarded. It seems like most of them aren't, like, parody images, like Kano's and shit like that. Which kind of sucks. That's kind of like what I enjoyed the most, was just like, see, that's kind of funny, but it's not like a parody. I really liked the parodies. Those were interesting. It was just cool seeing the developers have fun with an idea they had and just implementing it somehow, just even as like a little image or some shit. Like, that's cool. I like that. But as far as I can tell, I haven't really seen those. The closest thing would be Sexy Melina, which doesn't fucking count. That was just the developers being fucking horny. That's cool. Oh yeah, that's true. I think that image was from Deadly Alliance. I don't even know if I mentioned that in the Deadly Alliance video. But it's in this game as well. I really like how the characters get damaged as they're fighting. It's definitely just a nice little touch. Also, I do want to say, because I didn't touch on them too much in the video, puzzle combat and chess combat are pretty cool. Puzzle combat's really simple. It's kind of like Dr. Mario, but chess combat specifically is really, really cool. I like chess combat a lot, actually. I only played a couple games of it, but it's cool just because it is like chess, but it's just Mortal Kombat. Like, you fight to win. And I suck. Sorry, a little sleepy. After this, I'm gonna go to bed after I'm done recording this. But whenever I play chess, most of the time I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know chess that well. But Mortal Kombat chess, I don't have to know shit. If I'm good at the game, then I'm gonna win, and that's cool. It's more skill than it is like strategy. Which I guess strategy and skill do kind of go hand in hand, but you know, it's different. Noob Saibot demo. Interesting. Who was that guy that just ran past, by the way, in his fucking undies? And like, it was like all red in his undies. I don't even know who that was. That shit looked like meat. Sorry, I'm kind of just running out of things to say at this point, but you know, it's kind of going through all of them. I am kind of glad though that the crypt is smaller because if someone did want to actually complete the crypt and do all of them, it's not like far out of reach. Like it wouldn't be that bad because I mean, like I said, this is what I was trying to say earlier, man. I talk in circles, don't I? I'm sure I'm saying shit that I also said in the Deadly Alliance one, but if you didn't watch the Deadly Alliance one, then that's great because this is like brand new fucking pure, I don't know, fucking content for you. But anyway, I did this thing where like, okay, what I was trying to say earlier is that I played the game in what I would see as like total completion. Like an average person might do that. An average person might do Conquest, unlock all the characters, and try every character at least once with like 3 continues or some shit in arcade mode. The average player would probably do that. And even if they don't do every character once, I mean, they could just have a main character and they try to beat arcade mode with them, whatever. This amount of coins is basically the amount of coins that you get from experiencing what the game has to offer gameplay-wise once. All main gameplay aspects, you do it once. Casually, not going for coins necessarily, except if I had to a little bit for chess combat, but whatever. I digress. Going through pretty much everything once. They will get the majority of the crypt, so that's cool because then the replayability, I guess maybe isn't as high as Deadly Alliance technically, but to me it is. I do prefer this game over Deadly Alliance, so I just think it's a little bit more tight, a little bit more well made. Doesn't feel as bloated, so I do like that. And I feel like Armageddon is really just going to make me want to fucking kill myself because that game is the definition of bloat. I already have an idea for the title of that fucking video. I think I might call it like Mortal Kombat Armageddon has too much content or some shit like that. Because there is such thing as too much content. Because, it's quality over quantity. And that's also kind of the thing with me as well. Is like I also, if I'm gonna do things other than Mortal Kombat, I also don't just want to like spit out shitty videos. Like I want to still work hard on the videos, even if they're shorter. And I also just kind of prefer doing like videos that are a little shorter. A video that someone can watch while they're eating something, and finish it around the time they'd be done eating. If whatever, just like a 20-minute, 30-minute, 35-minute like maximum video. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's probably going to be more than half an hour, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't really want to make a video that's like really long. I want to make a shorter video, and I want to like be able to edit better. The problem is just time, and I don't want to just like stop uploading or like, because I don't know, my brain does this thing where it's like, oh, it's been a really long time since I uploaded. I might as well just continue not uploading, which I know sounds stupid, but I don't know. It's just fucking how my brain works. So, anyway, I want to do shorter videos, but I still want to make them quality, and I would really love it if I could like have the time and the editing capability. Because I'm getting better. I'm getting faster and better at editing it the more that I do it. I mean, no shit. It's literally just practicing by directly doing it, and so I'm gonna get better. I mean, that's just how fucking everything is. So eventually, I want to get to a point where like my videos are very, very well edited with like a lot of like visual gags or like funny things, because I feel like I'm not funny enough. And I don't mean that like I might have mentioned this in Deadly Alliance. I don't mean it as like a jab at myself at all. I just really would like to be a little funnier, because it feels like when I'm scripting, I don't like have as many jokes in there. I guess it's because my type of my humor, or like me doing things that are funny, most of the time isn't something that I'm writing out beforehand. It's usually just in regular conversation with somebody, or talking, or just like playing something or whatever. Usually not by myself either. I work way better when I'm talking to other people directly. So I'm kind of hoping that once I stream and I'm like talking to an audience, even if I'm streaming without playing with anybody else, if I'm just talking to an audience, then like maybe I could be a little funnier. But I'd rather gain an audience from doing this first and then stream on here. Not on here, on my main channel. But I also want to do more off-the-cuff videos and shit about whatever I want. This channel will not just be like gaming shit, but I might just do like talking about random shit that's like not necessarily political, but like I don't know, maybe YouTube drama or like my take on a situation or like fucking just I don't know, whatever I want to. Just for fun. My main channel will be the the longer edited video game sort of review videos. And then this channel will just be kind of whatever I'm feeling, and no schedule of any kind, no whatever, just kind of like fuck it, I'm gonna just do what I want on here for fun and not really worry about it, I guess. So I'm hoping that this will be a good outlet for me to do whatever the fuck I want. If that makes sense. Because, it's not that I don't enjoy making the Mortal Kombat videos at all or anything like that. It's just that I want to also do other shit, but I want to keep my main channel, like, consistent in quality, I guess, if that makes sense. Or, like, consistent in what I'm talking about, or, like, consistently video game shit. And my second channel probably won't be as much video game shit. It'll be shit like this with just, like, bonus bullshit like this, if you're interested in it. Damn, I don't even know how long this has been going at this point. Probably fucking far too long. But, I'm getting there. We're like almost 3/4 of the way through, and I'm getting there on the coins. I'm almost out of coins. But I do like how if I did play just like a little bit more, then I could potentially do the whole Krypt. Which I'm not going to do for this video because fuck that. That's just more time that I need to spend doing this shit, and I need to get this shit out. Yeah. Yeah, I broke my finger a couple weeks ago in my basketball class, my college basketball class. I'm not like on a team or anything. I suck ass at basketball, matter of fact. It's like an introductory course. And I broke my finger on the second day of playing. So, third day of class, second day of playing. I broke my finger, so I haven't been to that class in like 2 weeks. But I think at this point it is healed enough to where I can go to class and be fine. So, should be good. Should be, able to do that tomorrow. My class is at 10 a.m., but that means I have to wake up at 8 a.m. and then leave at 9 a.m. because I live like half an hour away from campus. So that's pretty awesome. Which kind of sucks. It is 11:32 now at this point, so that is a little bit annoying that that it is so late. But I also did spend a lot of time today fucking off. Like, even though I've been recording and shit, I spent a lot of time just like scrolling on Instagram or watching YouTube or just, I don't know, fucking off, not doing what I need to do, which I do a lot. And I don't like the fact that I do that shit, and I'm really want to get better about it. It's just gonna take some time. I really need to just focus on it. But yeah, we have to get up in fucking 8 hours from now, which kind of sucks because I'm not done with this segment yet, and it's not like I'm gonna immediately hit the bed and fucking fall asleep. I'm probably gonna like watch a YouTube video before I go to bed, or whatever. So it's gonna take a little bit of time before I actually go to bed. So I'm probably not gonna sleep too well, but that's okay. Ugh. Oh man. I'm getting through it. I'm almost there. See, I'm definitely not doing this how it was originally intended. Like, it wasn't made to, like, do it all at once like this. It was made to be like, oh, I just now finished playing an arcade, or I'm saving up for a specific one, or, like, you do it slowly over time, not, like, in one thing. But I'm only doing it in one thing because I wanted to do this segment of the video. I honestly I remember how it took a long time before, and it was like annoyingly long to do it. Yet I ignored that fact and still chose to do it this way, where I just waited till the end. But you know, it's probably what I'm gonna continue doing because that's just how I be. So fuck it. All right. Holy shit! Am I actually? Okay, there's this one. Damn, so there's only like a couple more Sapphire ones that I didn't get. That's crazy. I actually got like the majority of them. No! And he just gave me 400 Onyx coins. You gotta be fucking me. Uh. God damn it. Oh, I would have been done too, but now I have some Onyx coins to spend. Man. I already opened this one up. I just opened it up again. Alright, whatever, good enough. Alright. Holy shit. Well, I unlocked, like, the majority of shit in the Krypt. So that's pretty crazy. Alright. So, characters, I'm not gonna look at that. Arenas. Yeah, let's see, what fucking arenas did I get? Oh, these are just, like, the pictures and shit. Lower Mines, Dark Prison, Chamber of Artifacts, The Pit, Yin Yang Islands, House Puzzle Arena. Oh, it like scrolls down. Oh, I'm fucking cooked. I was like, what? So Hell's Foundry, Puzzle Arena. I was kind of yeah. So I unlocked the Living Forest and Deadpool. Those are the two that I unlocked. Wow. The Living Forest is located in Outworld. These woods of mystery have haunted inhabitants for centuries. When the trees reach a certain age, a face will begin to form on the trunk. The faces sometimes move a lot, or sometimes they lay dormant for years. That's cool. So there you go. There's the Living Forest stage, which I kind of played in Conquest, actually. And then Deadpool. Oh, shit. That's the stage from Mortal Kombat 2, I believe. Oh, cool. Well, those are a couple that I didn't play. Endings, yeah, then you do that. Concept sketches, okay. It's production art. Geez, attack. Oh, that sure is concept art right there. It's cool. I mean, I do like concept art. It is definitely cool to see early versions of certain characters and stages and items and whatnot. These are also, yeah, that's cool. I don't even know what that is, but it's actually, it's very cool. You know what? I wonder if this image has the square, circle, R1 buttons on the GameCube and the Xbox versions of this game. See, these are just like the small versions of the overall. Okay, didn't need to click on that. Yeah, so that's cool. I just, I don't really want to click on all of them, because I don't feel like, yeah, that's cool. No, why did I click on Sexy Melina? I didn't realize what that was. Yeah, I do like the Yin Yang Island map. That one's actually really fucking cool. That's cool. I like concept art from earlier games, too. You know, why are they so horny, by the way? Like, that left one, come on. And then that right one, she still has, like, the craziest boobs ever. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. Like, why? Why? It's so unneeded. But, Now I am like looking at all of them. I kind of like looking at them, but well, that's cool. So like, wow, that's actually cool that they had it like mapped out like that with pins and shit. That's cool. Conquest Production, yeah. Quan Chi's Realm Portal. Arena weapon concept. Like it's definitely really cool to like look at this shit. For sure. I think a good yin yang concept. It's damn, now I feel like a fucking bitch because now I'm like, these are actually really cool. I kinda like looking at these. But yeah, that's cool. But then ugh. I mean, there's a lot of like work that's put into a lot of these. Like it's cool. Wow, the face damage. It's cool. And I mean, there's also the information and shit. So anyway, Shinnok from MK4. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Movies, which I don't think I'm gonna look at all of them. God damn, Baraka trading card, Goro trading card. He's not even in this game. Goro, Prince of the Half Dragons, for many reals of Shao Kahn until his people fell out of favor with the Emperor. An alliance was formed with Katana's Zedinian army, and Goro led the charge against Shao Kahn's forces. There he is in the first game. That's cool. So you guys just like image of the trivia. Well, yeah, it didn't even show gameplay of him in this game because he's literally not in this fucking game. So, okay, well that's cool. And then Jax, Katana. These are people that you can't play. I mean, they're in the game, but like they're not playable. I think they're playable in like the GameCube version, but I didn't play the GameCube fucking version, so. I wonder if it's gonna like show gameplay from like. Oh, there's that. Huh. From Mortal Kombat 4. And there is in Deception. Or not in Deception, Deadly Alliance. It's very interesting. I like how it has. I'm not going to look at all these, obviously. MK4 3D test. I love early shit like that. Raiden lighting test. What is this? Oh. Huh. Cool. That's cool. And then photos. Yeah, all the different people that worked on the game. This is Ed Boon photo. Oh, look at him. Here's a copy of... Wait, what? That's a copy of Mortal Kombat Deception on the right. Okay. How does he have a copy of Mortal Kombat Deception when the game wasn't out yet or finished? I mean, here I am right now. This is the game. This is Mortal Kombat Deception. Somehow he has a copy of the game in the game. Game Teen, yeah, that doesn't help. That's so weird. So yeah, it's just like developers and shit. It's cool. Soundtracks from I could look at Area 51 game demo. Wait, what? Oh, I get to play it? Oh, it's like a whole game demo. Okay. Fuck it. We'll check it out. See what's going on with it. What the fuck? The up and down is inverted, which is weird. Wait, what the fuck? This is like a... It's also 30 FPS, which feels really slow for an FPS game. They think this is Halo? What the fuck? This is really annoying to control with the inverted camera. Triangle to switch. Sniper. Shotgun. Dual wield shit. Fuck yeah. Oh man, it is hard to fucking aim with the inverted. This is... I'm like playing a whole ass first person fucking... Now this shit is weird. I mean, this is... I've never even heard of this game. Is this a game that like released? Is this like a game? And I've somehow like never heard of it before? Well, I'm just like really confused right now as to what I'm doing. This is just like a game. Like, I think what's got me fucked up is the fact that this is like in Mortal Kombat, that they somehow like fit this game demo in here, and this is like a totally, you know, totally different thing, and they were able to fit this on the disc. I don't even know what's going on here. The inverted controls, can I like change the controls? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, there we go, that's better. It still feels very weird and wait. No, that's still inverted. That's still inverted. Okay, that's better. It's okay, it's weird because the up and down sensitivity, like up, down, left, right, you can see the sensitivity is like really off. Like the up and down sensitivity is much lower. And also just the fact that this runs I can see in the bottom right corner of the emulator that it goes under it goes under 30 FPS. It goes like down to 28 sometimes. So it kind of runs like shit. I mean, running at 30 FPS for a first-person shooter game, for me, is like hell. Because I'm so used to playing games at like 60 FPS up to like 144. Especially games that look like this. Because, it's a PS2 game, so it's not going to look great. Oh, I'm dead? Alright. I'm gonna look this up on my phone. Is this like a game that actually exists and like came out? It did come out. April 25th, 2005. Huh. I didn't know this was even a game. Interesting. And it's a 6.5 out of 10. That's not horrible. Did okay. Well, anyway, Oh. Are you ready for the truth? Government conspiracies, the real answers behind the crash at Roswell, the alien autopsies, and the fake lunar landing. Biological mutations. An infectious mutagen gives you alien-enhanced physical abilities, but is slowly transforming you into... Oh, I couldn't even read it all. Love when that happens. Should have had like a button I had to press to continue or something. Oh, loading. Okay, send me back to the game. Okay, well that's interesting. Oh wow, it's like total reboot. Huh. I mean that is interesting. Load failed. Oh well, I don't care about memory card slot 2. Yeah. Okay. Well, shit. I guess... Oh, yeah. Oh, I just clicked the Krypt. I'm a fucking moron. I should have clicked content. Wrong fucking button. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, it's just the credits. Alright, well, shit. Hope you enjoy this bonus. That's it. Yeah. Well, have a good day. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.